last stream, I intended to beat the final two bosses of Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I did beat Phantasma, maybe on my second or third try or something. It wasn't that bad. A very cool fight. And then Bowser was really giving me trouble. Primarily because he would heal off whatever damage I could deal out. And as I got better and better at defending, it just became a war of attrition that I was losing consistently. So what I did was I grinded to level 30 from level 27, which is what I was at previously. And I did a little bit of testing, like I started the fight just to see what damage did. And so, what is it called? The jet board, just like regular, does about 130 or so. So not quite enough to outpace the healing, but way better than like 100, 113 or whatever. It was like 133 on a good, like a good marker. So I'm assuming excellent is probably like 135. What's up, Eric? But also, what I noticed in my testing is that sometimes if I went for a bye-bye cannon or a jump or just any damage on his head, it would actually do damage and he wouldn't block. So it seems like there's some randomness involved. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand, but there's some randomness involved when it comes to him guarding. Like, he doesn't always guard, which means a lot of those turns where Luigi is just doing nothing or just burning a turn by using a healing item, he could just jump on him. And like on the off chance that he doesn't guard. And that also led me to thinking that breaking his right arm, being the one that he does the hammer attack with and the one that he guards with, might actually be the play, and then just ignore the left. Because let's say left arm grabs the other bro, he eventually chucks the other bro or sets him down to do the chase. And so what I do in the meantime is I just go for jumps on his head, basically, during that downtime, which is usually not very long anyway. And I got so good at, well, I mean, I got a lot better at defending in this fight as well, so I don't see myself taking an exorbitant amount of damage. I just need to outpace. And so if I want to say, we'll find out, but I think the bye-bye cannon does over 200 on his arm, so if he only does one heal, which I was pretty good by the end of that last attempt last time, of stopping him after one heal. We're going to skip the dialogue because we already saw this last time. I'm pretty good at stopping him at one heal. And so at one heal, his arm has 200 if I broke it previously. Which means that, hopefully my math is correct, and a single bye-bye cannon breaks his right arm following that one heal. Which means that I can just go for head damage consistently until he heals next, which should easily outpace. And then at that point, it's just a matter of surviving his onslaught. So I feel pretty good about that strat. I don't know why I didn't try that at all. Like, I was so insistent on going for the left arm initially. But getting grabbed is really not that bad, because you can avoid all damage if you catch, which is easier said than done. But also, it's one of those things where it's actually kind of safer when he grabs one of the bros, because then you can't, like, they can't get damaged until he does chuck them, and even then it's on the player, being me, to prevent that damage. So like I have the control to prevent the grabbed bro from being damaged. Now if he did like a squeezing attack or something every turn, which honestly would be fitting, that would be a different story. But I feel like the left arm is actually not really that threatening if you know how to catch the chucked bro. How many bros could a Bowser... There's some woodchuck chuck, that whole tongue twister or whatever, there's something to that. How many bros could a Bowser chuck if a Bowser could chuck bros? I don't fucking know what I'm saying. But yeah, we have a new strat. I'm a little bit higher level too, which helps. So I go for right arm. B, B, A, A, B, A. And then it starts with the A. This should be like 230, I want to say it was. 215, so that does over 200, so it does cancel out a heal. Oh my god, they're moving quick. Off to a good start. I meant that somewhat sarcastically. Plus we have retaliation chances too. And so, let me think, his arm has like 450 or something like that, so I think I do want to do a single jump. Something that I did consider as well was changing my badge setup. I think I'll keep it this, but then once it charges one more time, because I'll probably use a charge, and then I get a second heal charge, so I have 2 charges. Once I have 2 charges banked, I think I'm going to switch it to debuff, like when I debuff his defense. So this should break it. This should break his right arm. A, B, 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 A. B, B. I believe it should. Yeah. So right arm is down, which means his head is completely open. He summons the ship. And also, I can't one-turn the ship, unfortunately, but the damage that I can put out now is definitely higher than before. If only slightly. Like, that's pretty crazy damage. I don't know if it tells me the total or not. I don't think so. And so now we just go for damage on the head. We go for the head. As Thanos would say. Like, that's insane damage. See, I do bye-bye cannon here. Well, A, B, blank, B. Yeah, so, like, that's insane. That dies to, like, one counterattack plus a chase, as opposed to before it was, like, taking way more. So this is gonna do some insane damage. B, A, B, B, A, A. Look at that damage, dude. I do think that trying to break both arms is a mistake. And if I can cap him at 1 heal, 367, like that's over 2 heals immediately. So he goes for the grab, and he goes for the chuck immediately. See, this is what I was talking about. I don't know why I didn't try this. I don't know why I didn't try this before. How are we on health? We're full. So I can't even use a charge reliably, so I guess I just jump on his head. For 88. Which is like over half of a heal. Let me go for another bye-bye cannon. Like, this is... I could have done this at level 27, I think. Maybe. B, B, A, B, A, A. The important thing is breaking one of his arms in 1 turn. If you can't break his arm, well, okay, actually it takes 2 turns, never mind. But once he starts healing, like if I cap him at 1 heal, it'll take 1 bye-bye cannon to break his arm again. And then, I guess, well, I don't know how I want to do that exactly. Like, what would Luigi do? Because Luigi goes first. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Because now I think... X, right? Temporarily decreases enemies' defense, making them take more damage. I think that's what I want. Because I have 2 stored heals. What's up, Serenity? Yeah, no attempt on Monday. I did leave. That was kind of bad. I did leave the final attempt in the VOD, but like most of that is gone. So my new strat, guys, is basically break his right arm. And also he doesn't always guard. Like him guarding is a chance, and so sometimes there might be some opportunities where I go for the head, as Thanos would say. And I should have gone for the head, and there's red shell. And he might not guard. He might not. But even so, if I cap him at 1 heal, one bye-bye cannon takes out his right arm again, and then I can start dealing more damage. So like, yeah, so he's gonna go for hammer. Also, I leveled to 30, by the way. Alright, Mario lived, which is the good thing, and it retaliated. So what I do now, because Luigi doesn't really have much to do, because Bye Bye Cannon is going to one-shot his arm in its current state. So Luigi doesn't even need to do anything. If I was healthy, I could go for the off chance that he doesn't guard. Like, I could go for a regular jump. But that doesn't seem to be necessary here. A, B, A, B, B. Because this does like 215, or like around there on average. 204. See, so that perfectly breaks a single healed arm. And thankfully I got a lot, like, plenty of practice dodging this shit. It's one of those unfortunate things, kind of like with the end game of Superstar Saga, where I was like, man, if I had invested more in power, and that's kind of the same case here. To a lesser extent, though, because, like, there are many more levels I could gain, for sure. I don't even know what the cap is in Superstar Saga anyway, but, yeah, we just go for damage now. Like 88. And then this is gonna do like, is it like 300 something? 360 or something like that? Excuse me, I just ate dinner, but it says like 360 something on average. I was not paying attention. Reflexes on point. Not over the hill yet. Dude, that fills out the meter so much, too. And if we get that debuff going on the right turn, that shit's gonna be insane. Not the slow. Not the slow goob. Yeah, that part's easy to dodge with just one. The chuck. Oh, shit. Okay, 1 bounce, not bad. 1 bounce, not bad. And so now, do I cap off health here? I feel like I just go for more damage because I have charges. Like, I have heal charges, so. And this will fill up, so that way the next cycle, I defense drop him. B-A, B-A, B-A. You'd love to see it. No, I don't think it'll last that long. I forgot that it was gonna overwrite one of my charges, but I can switch it back to healing now. Although the healing one charges pretty slow, so maybe not. He's already moving pretty quick. Alright, center jump, that's good. Another center jump, that's good. And this is the spike. Not that sad, yeah, right. I think this strategy is actually gonna work. I think I just do the debuff immediately, right? Because Bye-Bye Cannon always one-shots his arm after just a single heal. So I think I just do this now. That's insane damage. That's 158. B-A, A-B, B-A. Look at that damage, dude. And I guess at 27, I probably... At level 27, I probably could have, like, one-turned his arm, right? Because Bye-Bye Cannon plus Luigi jump instead of just Bye-Bye Cannon to one-shot the arm after a heal. And then go for the head, so... It's one of those things that I thought about after the fact, and I was just like, why didn't I try that at least? Oops. Now I'm fucking up the... what's supposed to be the easy part. Okay, that's fine. We taunt ball always. Right, like I've seen every attack that he has to offer, exactly. Exactly, I got like a shit ton of practice. So like even something like this, which is pretty tricky. I got rid of a paratrooper, I don't care. I'll use a badge charge if I really have to. Yeah, the paratroopers are the worst part, I think. Let me think. So Luigi's gonna have nothing to do this next turn. I would like to get another debuff charge, because I'm very close to that, I think. I think I just Bomb Derby. Because this kills, because it didn't even hit the Bob-omb after a certain point, so it does blow up, right? No. You shitty Bob-omb, piece of shit. It's fine, though, because I, like, did so much damage to him last time. The shitty thing is that his arm is going to take 2 full turns, though. That's really kind of annoying. I don't know if this hurts me. No. Only if I jump, I guess. Okay, in that case, I definitely do use this. A, B, A, B, B, A. And even though he does have a chance to not guard, I would rather just get rid of his arm just to guarantee it, though. Alright, we get the debuff. Which, in fact, I could also use that to just kind of break... I could just use that to break his arm faster. Like, guarantee that the next Bye-Bye Cannon does it. Instead of having to jump with Luigi, because then Luigi can heal up Mario's SP. Oh, nice. So, chase. That's kind of fine, because Luigi will just heal this turn. Yeah, Luigi's gonna heal this turn. I think I use this and also set this back to healing. And then I use like a candy or something on Mario. Use an ultra candy. I mean, I could just use a max candy. I've got so many of them. But that's enough. And we bye-bye cannon the arm to definitely kill. I think. I hope. B, A, B, B, A, A. I guess, oh, I guess the debuff only applies to his body then? It's still killed, so that's good. Ship. That's fine. This isn't a progression fight like at Cackletta. Right, so I don't have to wait until like the later phases to see some of her other attacks. Like the lasers and stuff like that. That fight is so cool though, the Cackletta fight. Like, I think the time-freezing lasers are pretty cool. Isn't that the one, or is that Princess Shroob? Wait a minute. No, Cackletta does the freeze time one, but Shroob has a variant on that. Yeah, I think I just go for damage. Unfortunately, I used the debuff on the wrong turn, but I think we're fine. B blank A blank B. But it doesn't quite kill. It'll kill on the next one, though. The time freeze lasers, elemental hands. Yeah, the spinning arms is like the shitty one, but B B A B A A. Is that literally it, dude? Oh my god. I probably didn't have to level, I just... You really do need to go for the head. But... And I think... So, I did test damage with the jet board. I know that's a little anticlimactic. But I did test damage with the jet board, and I did like 133 with the one that I landed. So, at max, it was doing like 113, right? 113 was like an excellent, whereas 133 was now a good at level 30. So, it's like... I wouldn't have completely outpaced the healing, but that would have given me a much more, Well, sure. But I feel like even at that lower level, I definitely could have done that strat, and it wouldn't have been over as quickly, but I think it would have worked. Especially once I got better at, like, stopping him from healing more than once. Oh shit, we got giant bob-bombs falling from the ceiling. It's nice that they're scripted to fall just behind you, though. It's pretty fun. No, I didn't think so. They didn't even give me a timer or anything. What happens if I just stand still? Did they, like... Okay, so they actually do. Overworld damage, quote-unquote. It is interesting that hazards like that don't actually deal damage to you, as far as I can tell. This is some Ocarina of Time shit. Are we gonna have to fight Beast Bowser? I'm still kind of annoyed that this wasn't just in the previous stream, but it is what it is, I guess. Whatever. A little bonus episode. Oh no! Luigi, gotta land legs first. Not butt first. It is nice. I will say though, even though it is a little disappointing that I didn't manage to do this last night, it's still it's nice to stream and know that it's not going to be 5 hours again, because I feel like I have the stamina to do that now, which is kind of cool, but like I don't really want to do that on a regular basis if I can help it. It's a lot. Yeah, more like 5. Yeah, literally. All things considered, though, this game is pretty good. It does, like, it has its lulls for sure, which I guess you could ironically say is fitting. Not ironic, but you know, like, you could kind of say it's fitting in a tongue-in-cheek way because of the Dream theme, but Bowser will not remember Luigi's name. Yeah, that's true. I do like that he always sends the ship after Luigi, unless Luigi's at a commission. Like the Shy Guy ship. There's some lulls, there's some lulls. There's a little bit of lulls, a little bit of lulls. Yeah, I'd say, like, it's kind of like every other arc in this game is kind of just, like, feels like it drags, maybe. Like, Mush Rise I didn't mind. I actually quite like the Mush Rise segment, mostly because the music slaps. But then, like, the desert, I'm not super wild about that segment. I mean, the drilling thing is kind of cool, I guess, but it's just kind of a large area and you move so slow. I think that's a big part of it. But then I kind of liked the mountain stuff. The mountain segment was fun. But then the beach was kind of eh. And then they do the fetch quest thing. And then the woods was pretty cool. Very long area. I definitely would have split that in 2 if I had thought about it. There should have been like a mini boss halfway through or something, though. The hell? A giant coin? He just spent the whole Dreamstone just for a giant coin. Although, assuming that coins... Now, see, this is a question. Are coins in the Mario universe... Is it like $1 where it has no value except that we say that it does? Or is it like actual gold coins that have value because of the material? I'm assuming that it's more like a currency that the Mushroom Kingdom assigns value to. Because otherwise, Dream Bro wouldn't be freaking out like this, because a giant coin like that would be worth a lot if it was literally worth its weight in gold. But I have a feeling that it's just like a giant dollar bill, basically. I suppose having a dream coin isn't so bad. Mario wouldn't have enough money. Well, I guess it depends on how much he stockpiles his coins, right? Also, what are the implications of 100 coins equating to an extra life? What are the lore implications of things that are clearly just game mechanics? Okay, so this kind of maybe reinforces my theory in that the giant coin exploded into a bunch of little coins, and so that's why it has value as opposed to its weight and like the actual material it's made of. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I'm just memeing. Dreamer's like, get the fuck off my island. Well, right, I mean, just because, yeah, it would just decrease the value, for sure. But I mean, in Mario's case, it's like, I feel like he, in particular, has he's just like a billionaire amongst people in poverty, basically, because I don't even know that Mushroom Kingdom's economy is, like, much of a thing. It's hard to say because it's a game mechanic thing, right? Like, Mario and Luigi are the only ones to buy things, that we see at least. So I don't know how it works. Take our lumps. You minions do pretty well by your usual standards. That's funny. It's like the first line that Bowser's had that I'm actually, like, thinking, this is good. Maybe Phantasma just taints... I think Phantasma just taints the writing around him. That's his vampiric ability, is to suck all of the entertainment value out of dialogue. Fall you into a bottomless pit. I mean, Luigi. I don't know about a death every 2 pages, but a writer being willing to permanently kill off characters, I think, is a big thing. Supervillain's power, just making things boring. There's probably a skit out there about that somewhere. Now we get to watch the credits and get copyright claimed. Yep, we sure did it in like 30 minutes. I mean, the fight was less than that, but... It honestly wasn't that climactic, Baconator, because the strat that I employed this time was like crazy OP. I also leveled a little bit, but I mean, they were both level 30. Bowser's, or the final boss, is like 37 or something. So I was still a good bit under leveled, just not quite 10 levels under leveled. Not exactly a trilogy. This is game number 4 of 5. So we still have one to go. But I am going to I think I'm gonna stream some Battle Network 3 post-game stuff before jumping into Paper Jam, just to give myself a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's 5. The thing is that at least 2 of the games tend to get overlooked. Like Partners in Time, I feel like Paper Jam doesn't get overlooked. I feel like people just... they look at it to spit on it, basically. Whether or not that's fair will remain to be seen, but... yeah, Paper Jam, according to How Long to Beat, which, you know, that site can be a little fickle in its timing, it's supposed to be closer to Bowser's Inside Story lengthwise. Might be the best in terms of battles. I mean, I guess if it does continue this gameplay formula, then I could see that being the case, I guess. We'll see. I don't really know much about Paper Jam, just besides the, like, very surface level discourse surrounding it. And that it's a Mario and Luigi game that follows up on Dream Team, so, like, I'm sure... I know the Papercraft battles are there, so, you know. Gameplay is good, but it has no unique characters or enemies besides Starlo, so it's, like, just... it's like PM64 or something, setting-wise. Or maybe even more generic than that. Well, that's not fair to PM64. Because that game is very Mario. It's just like kind of vanilla Mario, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't pin generic on it because there's like Tubba Blubba and stuff like that. But and the what's it called? The Koopa Crew or whatever they're called. New Super Mario Brothers RPG plus paper clones. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see. 39 hours, level 30. I think I definitely could have done this at my previous, with my previous stats. I just was employing a bad strat. Oh well. I finally did it. Finished the game, so you finally unlocked the jukebox in hard mode. The jukebox? The best feature in the game. Oh, I like it when you can do sound test and then go back to the main menu and then it keeps playing. Start over in hard mode. So this is like... this mode is intense. Seriously, the enemies are tougher and you can't start over when you lose a battle. So I had to save more religiously. Plus, you can only carry up to 10 of each item. Oh. That's somewhat of an interesting limitation. I feel like that's still a lot, but... yeah, imagine if they just put Phantasma Fight as the tutorial or something, yeah. I'm assuming it just boots you back into, your previous save, yeah.